All right, let's jump right in. We are constantly hearing about how AI is going to change everything, but what does that actually mean for you? The professional who's been in the trenches for years. Well, today we're going to tell a story about exactly that. It's about what happens when your deep, hard-won industry knowledge gets supercharged with AI. Now, this quote, this right here is the big vision. Just imagine for a second, putting together a dream team, not of coders, but of seasoned pros from totally different worlds, manufacturing, finance, you name it, and then handing them the keys to the AI kingdom. They'd become something more than just a team, right? They'd be a hyper-advanced task force, an engine for real change. That's the idea we're going to unpack. You see, the whole AI revolution isn't really about replacing people. It's about augmenting them. It's about giving them superpowers. It's this massive shift that honestly creates this incredible and pretty urgent opportunity for anyone with years of real-world experience. This is way more than just new software. It's a completely new way to solve the oldest problems. So let's talk about you. Because in this new AI era, that deep industry knowledge you have, that's not just still relevant. It's your unfair advantage. It's the one thing a brilliant data scientist fresh out of college just can't compete with. It's the context, the intuition, the gut feeling about which problems are actually worth solving in the first place. This really just says it all, doesn't it? It flips the whole script. For AI to actually be useful, to create real-world value, it has to be aimed at the right targets. And who knows those targets better than the people who've lived and breathed their industry for 10, maybe 20 years? Your expertise is the lens that focuses the raw power of AI into something that can actually change the world. Okay, so let's have some fun with this. Let's build our task force. We're not looking for AI prodigies, no. We are looking for masters of their craft. People who know their industries inside and out, backwards and forwards, the ones who know where all the bodies are buried. First up on our team, you've got someone like Ong Thura. This guy understands the complex ballet of a factory floor. He knows PLCs, SCADA systems, robotics. He can probably tell you what a machine is going to do next just by the sound it's making. Now that is knowledge. That's pure gold you can't get from a data sheet. Then we bring in a totally different perspective. We've got someone like Belkis Amimal. She's a specialist in the incredibly complex world of Bloomberg's fixed income data. She speaks a language that would make most of our heads spin, and she can spot tiny little inefficiencies that cost companies millions. Now, you can have the best technology on the planet, but it's worthless if nobody uses it. That's why we absolutely need a change leader like Ashley Go. She's an expert on the human side of things. She knows how to get an entire company, even in a super regulated industry, to actually adopt and love a new tool. And finally, to glue it all together, we've got a visionary, someone like Che Peng Hat. He's already living in the future, designing these huge, scalable systems that connect the physical world to the digital one, using IoT and AI. He's the perfect translator to turn all that deep industry knowledge into a technical reality. Okay, the team is in place. They are all absolute rock stars in their fields. Now, we give them a solid foundation in data science and AI. What do you think a team like this could pull off in just 6 months? Well, the mission is simple. Turn all that incredible expertise into real, working, high-impact prototypes. And they've got a crystal clear plan. It's not about boiling the ocean. Step 1, build a secure place for all the data to live. Simple. Step 2, start building smart tools that can actually predict what's going to happen next. And step 3, automate all that boring, repetitive number crunching that everyone hates. It's a real boots-on-the-ground roadmap. And here's where the magic happens. This is how their expertise turns into pure value. Ong Thora takes his deep knowledge of machines, adds a little AI, and boom, he builds a system that can predict when a machine is going to break down before it happens. Someone like Zhen Xin from a chemical plant builds a model to optimize fuel usage, saving a fortune. You see, this is where experience becomes a superpower. It's the exact same story over in the world of finance. Experts like Go Chaiping and Anar Mohammed could automate those horribly complicated regulatory reports that take weeks to prepare. Jesse Fuentes Cajita could make massive ERP projects go smoothly. And Balki Samal, she could take her Bloomberg knowledge and build AI-powered dashboards that give you insights in a heartbeat, not in a week. So 6 months in, and the progress is just incredible. But what happens next? Let's zoom out a bit. The 12-month vision is all about leveling up, going from these really clever internal tools to building world-class solutions that you could sell to anyone. This is a huge leap.
We're not just talking about a proof of concept anymore. We are talking about building things that are robust, secure, scalable, enterprise-grade products that are ready for the real world.
And look at the kind of game-changing innovations that become possible. Chia-Peng Huat could build a digital twin, basically a perfect virtual copy of an entire factory. Scientists like Lu Yung Xiao could use AI to discover new life-saving materials in a fraction of the time. This is truly next-level stuff.
But how do you make sure you can trust all this powerful AI, especially in finance or healthcare? Well, you build something like this, led by an AI architect like Alina Okunko. The easiest way to think about it is like having a really strict lawyer built right into your AI. The creative machine learning part finds all the cool patterns, and the rule-based logic part follows right behind, making sure every single decision it makes is 100% by the book. No exceptions.
And the impact of that is just massive. You go from a black box, where you have no idea why the AI did what it did, to a glass box. Everything is transparent. Every decision can be mathematically proven to be compliant. You have a perfect audit trail. It doesn't replace your compliance team, it becomes their most trusted co-pilot.
So, we've seen what this incredible team can accomplish. But now, let's bring it all back home. Back to you. Because the story of this task force isn't just some cool thought experiment. It's a blueprint. And the single most important ingredient, the secret sauce, the magic elixir in this whole thing, is your expertise.
Seriously, think about that. In just 6 months, you could be the one who finally bridges that massive gap between the theory of data science and the real-world problems in your industry. You could literally be building the tools you've spent your entire career wishing you had. And then, in a year, you could go from being an expert in your field to a leader who is actively transforming it. You could be on the front lines, building the next generation of smart, trusted, AI-powered solutions. Look, this transformation isn't coming. It's already here. It's happening in every single industry, all over the world. So really, the only question left to answer is the one right here on the screen. With everything you already know, with all your priceless experience, what will your AI story be? It's time to start writing it.